first of all, we want to thank everybody that made this building possible. It's hard to believe it was in January of 24, about a year, not quite a year and a half ago. They always said it'd be a cold day in hell if this building ever got built. And we started off in a pre-blizzard. In fact, I remember we had to get Representative Hinson on a plane, or back to Cedar Rapids to get on a plane to get out of here to get to Washington, D.C. So it was a cold day in hell, but here we are 1 year and 4 months later, and we have this amazing new building here. So we're very proud of it. There's a lot of people that I want to thank, or we want to thank, the community wants to thank for making this happen. First and foremost, the citizens of Gilbertville. We passed a bond for $1.25 million with 87.2% of the voters saying yes, which is one of the highest yes votes in bonding in state history. So I think we give the citizens of Gilbertville a big round of applause for that. There are really three groups that really got us to where we needed to. And the first one is Representative Hinson here. They had a community foundation grant. And really the impetus to us actually being able to even go to bond was to get the $500,000 from Representative Hinson and her group there. So we thank Ashley and her team for this great opportunity and really the seed money to get this off and running here. So let's give Representative Hinson a round of applause. And I do want to make note, we also have our local Waterloo rep here, Christina McBurney. If you can wave at Christina, she's always been a great liaison between us and Representative Hinson there. The second one is Blackhawk Gaming, Blackhawk County Gaming Association, and we got Emily Hanson here. They gave us a gift of $235,000. So let's give Blackhawk Gaming. They're in a much better place now. They had a young man by the name of Scott Becker on the board. He has dropped off the board now, so they're in a better spot because Doughboy is gone. I mean Scott. Blackhawk County supervisors here. We got Supervisor Brandt and Supervisor Kernbach here. Let's give them a round of applause. In baseball, you know, Maritime is at Cubs game. There's a thing called the closer. Brings the deal to an end, ends the game for the W there. They were the closer for us because without their money on the backside of this building probably would not have been completed to fruition there. So,
well, I want to say thank you. This is a great community space, and I think to the law enforcement and the fire chief, thank you for what you do to keep our communities safe. It's a real easy sell for me to say, hey, I'm going to go through and find the tax money to provide something that's going to help keep our communities safe. Safety is paramount, and at the bare minimum of what the government should be doing, it should be helping to keep us safe. So it was not a hard sell for me to figure out when all these applications come in for community project funding requests to be like, oh yeah, this is something that's necessary and it's a really good use of taxpayer dollars. And I think you can see here now it's a building befitting of this community, and we're really not just cutting a ribbon today. We do a lot of ribbon cuttings to celebrate openings, but this is really a new era for the Gilbertville area. And as Jeff said, this is a large area that this is going to serve. So when you talk about ROI, this is certainly it, right? So I just want to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity to represent you in Washington, and let's get this building open.
Let's go.